Hey everybody, Blind Way back. I'm Aaron.
I'm Eric.
And we are now with Arrow, the crossover of Flash. We just watched the Flash crossover. It was awesome.
I kind of felt like I already watched Arrow because there was so much Arrow in it.
It was crazy because like they went to Star City in Flash. And now they're going to be going to Central City in Arrow.
Oh my gosh, it's like it's a crossover.
It's crazy. And now like there's so many people they brought in on last episode. I'm interested to see. I mean, they got to bring in Rip, right? Rip Hunter? He's got. Are they
gonna bring that in this?
I don't know. We didn't see Ray Palmer at all last episode. We didn't see Laurel at all last episode.
Yeah, you're right. Now they can have the full cast, and we won't see like Harry and Caitlin and stuff.
Yeah, maybe
Joe.
not. I don't know.
But now that the full cast of Arrow is here, we're probably gonna see a lot more of that.
Yeah, maybe see some Captain Cold. It'd be cool. Arrow and Captain Cold. We haven't seen them together before, have we?
No,
I don't think so.
We haven't. And then Heatwave.
And
Arrow!
Firestorm shows up?
Yeah! Awesome!
Oh my gosh. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen on this. I mean, we went over a ton of stuff last episode with Flash. So,
Absolutely.
I mean, let's see what happens here, and I'm sure we'll have a lot to discuss after
this,
I
don't even want to go over what happened last time.
No.
They had awesome fights. Thea couldn't get...
Bloodlusty thing
stuff.
Dark, right?
Yep.
She told Malcolm about it, but didn't tell anyone else about it.
Adam is fighting people.
Yeah.
Again.
Some awesome fights.
Diggles like, I came in for my brother.
The green one.
Yeah. That was cool. That's it. Nothing else happened.
Awesome episode.
Hit the button.
Egypt.
What?
That's what Central City looked like way back when?
Emotel.
Priestess JR only speaks out of concern.
Vandal.
He's got the staff.
Otherwise, she wouldn't have rifled.
It's like Jafar.
My ability. It might give us an advantage.
Yeah, whatever you do, don't let him train you. I'm sorry, but when it rains, I can still feel where you shot me with those arrows.
I'll handle the training. That's.
Sorry, I have to go.
No, go.
Lie. Let's do the money.
Yeah, we know. Right? Because Moira paid her.
Which flame give up?
Aw, hair. DNA. Are they gonna fight him or they're just gonna make a negotiation?
They'll have Ra's al Ghul there too.
Whoa! What?
Oh,
He's gonna travel in time again?
He went back in time.
Crap! What's so bad is gonna happen?
Robin of Locksley. Taught him how to use a bow. He taught me how to not feel pain.
Robin Hood.
Alright, I'm just curious. Did you rehearse that speech in a mirror this morning, or is this all just off the cuff?
Again.
Ah!
Thanks for this. It's a big help.
Yeah. Barry.
Yeah?
Don't tell anyone about this.
All right, I'd like to know what's going on here.
Shit!
Steve, I'm sorry. Oliver specifically asked me.
Show me.
Okay.
Barry, damn it.
Big deal.
Honey, why don't you finish that inside? Come on.
Flash and Captain Cold.
The city. No. Honey, here.
She never cashed it.
You never cashed it. You've already asked the world of me. I'm just asking for the same in return.
She.
Just to be clear, I don't care that you have a child. I can't believe that you have a child that you didn't tell me about. I care that you lied to me just now.
You know that my whole world just exploded? And I think that I'm entitled to a minute to process that by myself.
I managed to go to CCPD and track down Barry. You didn't keep it to yourself. You kept it from me. When were you planning on telling me?
He would have.
If you loved me, if you trusted me, telling me this wouldn't be such a burden. It would be a relief.
Savage doesn't know Kendra has access to her full abilities, which makes you our ace in the hole. We're gonna put you up against Savage. You attack with the element of surprise. I will lay down cover fire. Barry, you speed in and...
That's the staff. I got it. Where do you need us?
This is me, Barry, Kendra, and Carter. We've got it.
Ollie.
No, we're not risking any more lives tonight than we have to.
Oh, I want to see them all.
So you got them all here in Central City. You fucking brought them all to Central City. shit. Come on, Barry, you're faster. Oh, he got rid of it. Someone grab that thing.
Can't get it up.
Oh, Hawk people fight. Shit.
What's that?
Did he just die?
Oh my gosh, he killed him.
He's pushing him back.
This is why he goes back in time. He said, "Run, Barry, run."
Oh. The explosion. Fuck, Oliver just died. And he's destroying Central City.
Shit. Holy crap!
Faster. Must go faster. Must go faster. There he is! Alright, so
That's a powerful stick.
that thing destroyed all of Central City.
This.
Oh, all the Felicity stuff didn't happen.
Yeah.
Some would do things differently.
All right, man, this is good shit. Shit.
Close your eyes. Just close your eyes. Let yourself. Let yourself remember.
We get to see the rest of the story.
Mufasa.
Do we just see the first time they die?
I can't.
The Skyrocks have come to do their work.
Whoa.
My hate will be everlasting.
So she praised the horse, and that's how they get their power?
And shroud us in your wings.
Savage doesn't know that Kendra has gained access to all of her abilities. It makes you our ace in the hole.
What do you need us?
Suit up.
Yeah!
Good.
Is that Banner? Tell him to suit up.
Everyone's in position. That always makes this easier.
Yeah, I think it's the same dagger.
Kiara, pardon me such sweet sorrow.
Her wings gonna come out this time too. Right?
Yeah!
Ah, the
What are you
van!
doing the van? Oh, canary!
That does nothing.
Pop, 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 pop.
Dingle's fighting Vandal Savage.
Oh! Shit, they're not winning.
They're distracting him.
Come on, Barry.
Yeah!
Move, move!
Shoot his dick off.
Oh, he's stopping it again.
Kamehameha! We're not leaving. They both stay there.
Oh! Oh!
Look at all those costumes.
Right? They just killed Vandal Savage. What do we need Legend of Tomorrow for?
Cisco and I have a moment.
Man.
Here we go.
At least blow him or something. Jet.
Cisco. Thank you, Cisco.
She's got a 4,000-year-old relationship, Eric. Jeez.
It makes me wonder if Floyd wouldn't be better off with my world kept separate from his.
Look, Oliver, take it from someone who didn't get to grow up with his father. I think the best thing for William is for you to be a part of his life.
Thanks, Barry.
No.
I'm not really a hugger.
Yeah,
Hug him.
maybe something I don't know. But the thing is, I am fast enough to just hug you without you knowing, so you might as well let me. Well, that's not so bad, right?
That's funny.
You're just a friend of mommy's, okay?
Of mummies?
Flash day.
A lot of Flash stuff.
Hey, William.
Hello.
You like the Flash? I'll tell you a secret. I've actually met the Flash.
What's he like? Is he cool?
Yeah, he's super cool. He's the best guys that I know. I'm Oliver. I'm a friend of your mom's. We've known each other a long time.
Wanna play action figures?
Sure. William, I'd love to come by every once in a while to say hello. That'd be alright with you.
It's Captain Cold. He's a bad guy.
No, he's not.
The Flash is gonna have to be very fast to catch you.
He's a legend.
He's the fastest man alive.
No, he's not.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. Tell her, Oliver.
What had you acting so strange when we got to Central City?
Doesn't matter, it's over. And I am back in Star City. With you. Come here. Your hate will be everlasting. Your enmity will never die. It will follow them from this life into the next and the next. You owe me one, buddy.
Ooh. What's Malcolm doing?
Why does he need the ashes? For reviving him? Have another Lazarus pit? And if you throw ash in the Lazarus pit.
It didn't work. Malcolm wouldn't. He tried to help them to kill him. Maybe he's trying to steal his power or
No,
something.
he didn't help them to kill him. He just...
Malcolm doesn't have the Lazarus pit anymore. Maybe he's trying to figure out a way to become immortal.
Maybe.
Because Vandal Savage obviously has to come back up in the Legends of Tomorrow. We didn't get any like Legends of Tomorrow push off really.
No, it's mainly about Hawkman and Hawkgirl.
Yeah, very much about them. Okay.
And introducing Vandal Savage too, who's a cool villain.
Yeah.
He was awesome. I was just surprised they killed him.
Yeah. Those are two good episodes. I really enjoyed them.
Mm-hmm.
I think I enjoyed the last one more. No, you know what? I like this one too. The back in time thing was cool.
Yeah.
Like the way they structured the...
It's weird that they had a Flashpoint in Arrow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know, right? The staff of Horus is insanely overpowered.
Yeah.
If he could do that, why is he just shooting little Iron Man beams?
Maybe he doesn't want to destroy the cities all the time.
He could
But
destroy
hey,
them. Though. He kept hitting them, and they didn't get vaporized.
He needed a power.
I guess.
He did a little one at the church. He didn't do that one until he absorbed their essence, though.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. He absorbed the essence, becomes more powerful.
And what if it comes out of the staff versus what's actually involved to him? You know what I mean?
It's got to be related, because that was his staff when he was back in
Priest
Egypt,
or whatever
right?
it was, yeah.
I mean, it's probably like the One Ring. Like, Sauron created the One Ring, put his life force into it, and once he lost it, he lost a lot of his power. If he ever got it back, you know, it would, like, fuse with him and stuff. It's probably something like that.
Well, the only thing that seemed kind of weird was they made the gauntlets so that they could... Because before they couldn't touch the staff at all in the church, right?
Yes.
The first time they fought, didn't Oliver get it away and knock it away from Vandal Savage?
Yeah, I think so.
Like, how come the Flash couldn't get in there and get it? But then they make these gauntlets to be able to get in there and get it, and then the arrow just knocks it away, and they didn't need the gauntlets to get in there and get it.
Well, they need the gauntlets to be able to hold it and stop him.
Yeah, but I thought they couldn't. Like, the reason they initially created it because there was like a force field keeping the Flash from getting it.
Yeah, but the gloves were able to do that, right? Just because Vandal Savage dropped the stick, and then Flash was able to pick it up. And then the next timeline, he just took it from him, right?
I think so, yeah.
That's pretty analogous. They had to use the staff because the staff was the only weapon made from the falling rocks or whatever. That could
I'm still
attack
interested
him.
why the dagger was glowing too. Then they didn't really touch on that.
Yeah,
It was just the staff.
but it was just made of those rocks. But I think I'm most confused about how did all this happen. Like, she prayed to Horus, and I'm assuming... So, Egyptian gods are real in this universe?
Robin Hood was.
And then... Well, yeah, but that's... There's a difference of credulity.
What, legends versus other legends?
A god versus a man.
It's just stories.
We have examples of men. We don't have examples of God.
In this universe, we have both.
We haven't yet. This is the first god we've seen. The closest we've had to God is Zoom.
Damien Dark.
Yeah.
His freaking powers.
So anyway,
we've had demons and what was his name? Constantine. So like there is like a
Oh.
heaven helly kind of thing brought to it there.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know.
So if there's demons, there's got to be like some kind of like angel-y kind of world, right?
I guess.
Or
I mean, I'm
gods or
sure
something.
there are, like, in the DC universe, I'm sure there's gods and stuff, but I just, it's slightly confusing about how that happened. Also, if that happened, why did Vandal Savage also get a gift of power of being able to live forever? I mean, he, like, cursed him at the end, but was he, like... He didn't do any magic back then, did he?
No, it didn't look
He
like
just
it.
had the meteor rock weapons.
Maybe all three of them were in that room with the staff at the same time and linked them together.
Yeah. We saw a guy named Borden, a doctor,
Mhm.
in the 70s. I'm wondering if we'll see him again in Legends of Tomorrow, because we know we're going to the 70s, right?
Are we?
Or no, the 80s.
I know they're
You can
traveling.
still see 'em, though.
They're traveling in time.
I love the 70s. It's
Yeah.
the 70s.
Yeah.
So we could see him again. I thought that was kind of a strange... We didn't get a whole lot of information from him, but they cast an actor and they had like a thing, So
Yeah.
I wonder if that's
We
a
might see
setup.
him again. Yeah.
We'll probably see
They
him
go
again.
to him to get some information about Vandal Savage.
Yeah.
Or they go to him and then he creates it because he was brought into it, and they're the reason he made the tape.
Yeah. Kendra's outfit. They said, okay, Vandal Savage doesn't know you have your powers,
Mhm.
so we're going to use you as bait.
Mhm.
But let's put you in your outfit so that he thinks that you remember who you are. Why wouldn't they have her going with street clothes? Like, hey, here's that girl that you wanted. If she's wearing the outfit, he's going to be like, oh, she knows now. You know?
I mean, maybe.
I think they wanted to, like, show...
When they walked in, he
Savage
was just kind of
superheroes.
like, well, I see you dressed them for the occasion.
Yeah.
Like, here they are. It's what they always wear. I'm going to kill them.
I thought it was weird, slightly like, well, if you were doing that plan, don't have to wear the outfit. But I think they just wanted an opportunity to show 7 superheroes on screen.
It looked pretty cool.
It was really cool. I did like that. So Central City makes action figures of Flash
Mhm.
and Captain Cold, we know of. That's like making an action figure of, like, the Son of Sam. Or, a criminal, like Charles Manson. Osama Bin Laden. And you let your kids buy it and play with it. Isn't that kind of weird?
I suppose. I mean,
Like, when I saw it, I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. But then I kept thinking about it, I'm like, it's kind of fucked up. Like, some guys, like, you know what will make us rich? We'll sell action figures of these guys. Like, it's like...
so Grodd action
It's like
figures.
Bob Grodd killed my father. Like, he was that scientist. I should at least get 12% of the commission for this action figure. Okay, the first time Felicity finds out, well, I guess the only time Felicity finds out, he needs to tell Felicity.
Yeah.
Barry needs to tell... not telling people things will always ruin things.
True.
Always. It's going to happen.
Secrets always kill people.
Yes, but... did you feel like Felicity, when she found out... Oliver had that line, which I thought was very reasonable, where he's like, hey, this just happened to me. My world completely turned upside down. I need a moment. And then she immediately made it all about her. It's not like, I understand that, Oliver. I'll give you some time. Let's figure out, by the way, we have a murderous immortal attacking us. But she was immediately like, no, you don't love me. Me. I'm angry with you now. Does that make sense? I felt like she was being slightly selfish there.
And weren't they both?
I think Oliver has... that's his thing.
He went looking for his son to bring him into a world where he fights crazy-ass bad guys
No,
and magic and other stuff.
he was looking to see if he had a son.
Yeah, but why not just
And
leave
then
that son over there instead of bring him into a world of Vandal Savage
He's
and
not
Damien Dark?
he's not like, hey, leave your mom, you're coming with me, I'm an arrow, you know? He just wanted to be able to, like, look, I have a responsibility here, I'm a father, I need to figure this out.
Yeah.
And then Felicity intimidates Barry, takes something that Oliver said, look, I'm not ready to share this with anybody, crosses that border, and then makes it all about her versus, like, Oliver's going through something terrible. He's probably not making rational decisions right now.
Mm-hmm.
I love him. I understand. I'm going to give him more than an hour to think it over. You know, I understand that Oliver lied, you know, but if I was, you know, dating somebody and that happened, I would understand, like, look, that's why you did it. I get it. Please don't do that. But we'll talk about this next week when we don't have you just learning about your son and a murderous vampire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
at the same time, though, he could have just said, I have something that's going on. I will tell you. I just want some time to deal with it by myself, rather than just making up lies of Damien Dark has someone in Central City.
Yeah,
and all this other stuff that he
well,
didn't need to
I
do.
understand that, but that was because she demanded to know what was happening, and she did it so much that she went to find Barry and just take the information. If she didn't push so hard, he would have had to come up with a lie to try to push her off. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just slightly felt like that was.
Well, he even told Barry the lie initially too.
Yeah, I know. I understand. I'm not necessarily defending his lie. I just think that her actions were a little too selfish.
I think his were too.
I think hers were more.
I don't know. I still don't agree. If he's gonna have that life, I think leaving his 9-year-old son completely out of it would be the safer decision. In regards of how many people have died in his life, just family alone.
Yeah, but he can't ignore that he has one once he found out, right?
Well, he could.
That's
I mean, if he would have had the son way back when and the whole miscarriage thing wouldn't have happened,
yeah,
then he wouldn't have been the era, I would say. You know, he probably wouldn't have tried to become a father. He might not have been the greatest father then.
I understand.
I think he would be a good father now, but the fact that he's had his father die, his best friend die, his mother die, his sister almost die. Why? Okay, sure, you have a son. I'm sure you want to be a father, but now might not be the best time, especially with Damien Dark, Vandal Savage, Zoom, and all these crazy people that you guys are fighting right now.
Yeah, but I mean,
okay, you have a son. Come back later and find out. And
the only difference in terms of like danger is just his knowledge, right? Because I mean, it's not like he's like saying, "Look, you're gonna come hang out at the Arrow Cave with me." It's like, no, now I know, and you know, I mean, the ability for Damien Dark or Vandal Savage or whoever to find out that information isn't necessarily more in peril because he knows.
If he's going to be going and visiting him once a month, it's a lot more apparent.
Yeah, I understand. But
or if he tells Felicity, or if he tells anybody, Barry, whoever. The more people that know, the more possibility that secret will get out, and he will be in that grave in 6 months.
So, if that's the case, then is he justified in lying to Felicity?
I don't know. I mean, on one side, it might be better that he doesn't tell Felicity.
Yeah.
But it might also be good that he doesn't make lies where she wants to know why he's hiding stuff and what's going on when their whole thing this season has been, let's not keep secrets from each other.
Yeah, I understand that. I mean, you know, I don't know. I'm just trying to think, like, when it comes to being in a relationship and that kind of stuff, like, you have something that is deeply affecting you, and you lie about it to try to buy yourself time to think about it. That doesn't prove, like Felicity said, that you don't love me then. You know? Like, if you loved me, you tell me absolutely everything there is to know. And when I ask, you tell me. You know? I felt like that was slightly selfish of her.
I don't know if that was the wording she had for it.
She did use the words that, like, love. Like, if you loved me...
If you loved me, you would trust me.
You wouldn't have lied.
I think that might be true. That she wouldn't have. He shouldn't have made up a stupid lie just because he didn't want to tell her the truth. I think that does have to do with a trusting thing or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like he deserves to have his privacy for this moment because it's not her business right now.
Just say that. Say I have something that's going on and I will tell you.
And she didn't.
But not right now.
Yeah, but I think that he did say that initially. She didn't accept it, and then he was forced to create a lie once she kept pushing it.
I don't think he ever said that to her.
Like, she was like, "What's wrong?" He's like, "Nothing." Like, I can't, like, you know, we're focused on this right now, or something like that. And then he, you know, started going to Barry to look up the DNA thing, and then she, like, you know, Barry said, like, "Look, he asked me not to tell you," and she's like, "Fuck that," took it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We can just skip over this because ultimately the show did what I would rather them do.
Rewind it all.
Is they rewound that. Like, I was thinking about this, and this might be stupid of me to say. But a lot of people, not necessarily me, a lot of people did not like the Oliver Felicity stuff in season 3. I mean, I've heard a lot of people in our comments and then on Reddit and stuff like that, saying like that and I even am guilty of this. Like, not so much last season, but this season especially, there was that point where
like the Ray Felicity Oliver,
that little thing. I'm like, look, this just doesn't. I just don't enjoy or get entertained by this. I wonder if doing this is like a nod to the fans, like, look, we used the Flash and fixed all that. We're not going to be worrying about that
There you go.
anymore.
People are like, oh, I'm out again.
But then at the end, they did the whole thing where he's like, I've made all the right decisions this time except for this one. Which will probably carry over into further things. But, yeah, I'm pretty convinced now that either the mother or the son are in that grave.
It's possible.
Yeah. We were just waiting for them to come back.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. A kid playing with toys, like, I certainly play with toys much longer than how old that kid is, because I'm weird. But I was sitting here judging this kid like, this kid's too old to play with action figures. He should be going out playing baseball or something. But then I'm thinking of that because that's, societary conditioning in my head. But I played with action figures. Hell, I still do. We got
figures.
I got Hulk standing right. He's right beside me, without. I can just lean over and get an action figure.
I do kind of wish that there was like an Arrow action figure there or something like that he had. Like even
that would have been a little too corny if
even
he was decked
sitting,
out. I like Arrow better.
Like he was sitting on a shelf in the background, but he never played with it.
Mom got me that one.
I don't know. Like Flash is so much cooler.
Yeah.
He has superpowers. Arrow just shoots stuff.
Yeah, he lost the bow and arrow because he always loses the weapons. That's funny. All right,
guys, that's gonna be it for this episode of Arrow. It was awesome. I'm excited to see what's gonna happen with Legends of Tomorrow with Malcolm Merlin and all that
what's
stuff.
going on with
Vandal
Malcolm?
Savage, Legends of Tomorrow. When Captain Cole's coming back, Heatwave, Firestorm.
God.
Sarah wasn't even here, but she was in Central City. Why was she there? But anyway,
Adam.
it'd be cool to have her with that staff, like twirling around. And
It would have
stuff.
been cool to see Ray.
Yeah,
because that was cool to see all those guys together. But I want to see them all. There's like 14 of them.
yeah. Get everybody together. That'd be sweet.
Weather Wizard,
First episode of Legends of Tomorrow is gonna have that, right?
the Trickster, Mark Hamill.
Ooh, that'd be crazy. Henry, Alan,
Yeah, Zoom.
All right, guys. Make sure you guys leave any comments, theories, questions, all that down below. Mark them with. No, I guess I did.
Don't do mine.
Q&A.
I don't have
It's in
anything.
there. It's empty. Mark them with Q&A. We will be working on getting our Q&As up for Flash and Arrow. Are we gonna do one for this? With it being a crossover thing? Should we do two separate ones? I don't know.
Because that'll be easy.
Yeah,
No.
leave.
Yeah,
Leave them on here. Leave them on Arrow. Whatever questions you have, we will get to it. We either have one or two, and talk about everything. Flaro? I don't really like that. I don't like the Flaro universe thing. The Arrowverse. I like Arrowverse.
Yeah, Arrowverse.
The Arrowverse is better to me.
Yep.
I don't like Flaro.
DC
No.
television.
Yeah. CW.
Man.
CW-verse.
Sam and Dean.
Dude, that would be so awesome if they crossed paths.
Smallville would be in it too. if they did that.
Bring Constantine into Supernatural.
That would be cool.
And now we know that they're all connected.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Also, make sure you guys check out our blindwave.net. You can see everything Blindwave there. YouTube's getting crowded, but we have all of our stuff kind of listed out where you can easily find what your series is that you're looking for right there at blindwave.net. Also, you can find our Patreon account there under the Support Us tab. It's patreon.com/blindwave. You know, if you have a chance, check it out. Every little bit helps keep everything running here. Keeps us moving along. So,
Yep. And you can find all the other social media links down in the description below.
Facebook, Twitter. I'm tweeting all the time now.
Yeah.
I never used Twitter before. It's awesome. All right, guys. Until next time, make sure you're tuning in for Arrow and Flash and all our other stuff, Blindwave. I'm Aaron.
I'm Eric.
We'll see you guys next time.
Eric!
Button.